Day 1, the Democratic Alliance Federal Congress 2026. On paper, it's all about one thing: getting South Africa working. But inside, it's about far more than that. This is where ideas meet ambition, where structure meets movement, and where the future of the party quietly begins to take shape. Even access is structured. On one side, the media is capturing the story. On the other, the machinery shaping it in real time. Then, movement at the top. John Steenhuisen arrives early. Deliberate, measured. As outgoing federal leader, timing like this is never accidental. Every step observed, every word amplified.
Delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the plenary doors are open. Please make your way into the plenary hall. Please take up your seats in your provincial delegation areas. All provinces have specific seating areas, and we are looking forward to beginning shortly.
Security is tight, movement is controlled, but the energy building steadily. Across regions and provinces, new ambitions are stepping forward.
Leadership, how are you? Not. So it was different ka Congress ena, unlike all the other ones.
Leadership
Let's say literally. But Gabona, you are the mayoral candidate.
Incoming mayor.
Incoming mayor.
Yeah.
So it's a given.
It's a given, yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
All the best. Whatever. Tango.
Some are expected, some are not.
Of accountability, and he's done well in his constituency.
But all are part of the same moment. Real issues, real pressure points, water.
The constitution is starting with water, section 27. Expect everyone in South Africa get the clean running water, but we don't get in that in our own municipalities, especially in the city of Johannesburg, where I'm residing. It's important people for voting for the DA to get those services. Those are basic services, because in the democratic dispensation, we need to have freedom of those services. But if people they don't have those services, which means they cannot practice their freedom, they cannot access their.
Isn't just that policy? No, it's urgency. Then comes the confidence. The provinces arrive with a deep cheerful presence. Energy, messaging, momentum. Not random, but organized. Different camps, different visions, the same destination.
What are you looking forward to that's going to be different than all other congresses you've ever attended?
This is exciting, man. This is beautiful. This is the first time that we've come to this. Over 2,000 delegates. Can you imagine? It's a win-win for everybody. Whoever wins today, everybody wins. That's what it is.
Hello. Hi. Are you looking forward to the DA Federal Congress?
Good leadership, good governance, and vote for experience. Vote for integrity, good governance, good leadership, and experience. Vote Ivan Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, how are you doing?
I'm very happy here at the Federal Congress. Things are looking good. There's order, there's discipline, excellence, and professionalism at this Congress. I opened it this morning in the true spirit of democratic accountability. I'm extremely excited. There's absolute discipline here. This is the Congress where people are free to vote on policy resolutions, on constitutional amendments, and everybody is free to elect the leaders that they feel will take South Africa forward. It is absolutely fantastic. This is democracy in action.
Beyond local politics, the international eyes are always watching, quietly, closely, humbly.
What are you expecting to be different this Congress? Leadership. What do you think this leadership is going to bring that's different from all the leaderships that you've had in previous Congress years and seasons?
Let me answer you this way. I'm not going to expect from you. I don't know what they're bringing, but I know what they need to bring is ability to get into government and govern well. And obviously, we still need to fight elections, but critical is when we do get into government, we need to govern well. Because more than ever, we're now getting into government, and the one thing we've always said is there's nothing worse than getting into government and governing badly. So we need the expertise and the drive to be able to do that. And obviously then we need to retain the expertise to win elections and to navigate new markets that we've never won before.
Are South African people ready though for just, governing well? Is that enough for South Africans by 2026? Are they ready for a party that can just govern well? Is that enough for them?
I think South Africans have had no government for so long that if you can get the basics right, that's the most important. The one thing I want to say to South Africans, ANC is a struggle party, a liberation party, but it's not a party of government. The DA is the party of government. So when you've got people like in Johannesburg, where people have had no water, where in Ekurhuleni, where finances are collapsing, you need a party that can govern well. Governing well means services getting delivered to the people, and that's what we need to fight for.
Thank you. And closing, what's your role this weekend? What are you looking forward to personally?
I have a whole lot of resolutions. Out of the 50 resolutions, I've tabled 10. And some of them went into federal council. One was unanimously adopted, so the other 8 are coming through today and tomorrow. So I hope they get adopted as well. That's my personal role. And then the people that I'm rooting for, I hope they get into leadership.
Do you want to mention just quickly anyone that you're rooting for?
No.
Okay.
God knows, and I know. My vote is my secret.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. All the best and have a great weekend.
Fantastic, thank you.
Oh, yes.
Moments like these are small but telling, where alignment is built and tested.
Hi John.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you? Good to see you.
Recognition matters because in spaces like this, presence becomes currency.
Oh, leader.
You don't catch everything. And sometimes the moments you miss tell you just how much the ones you capture
What's
really
going
mean.
to be different about this Congress more than all the other Congresses that you have ever attended?
Look, this is the biggest Congress of the DA ever, and we're looking forward to grow this party to be the biggest political party in South Africa. And we are hopeful that there are elections in front of us. Without any doubt, we are looking for 50+1, and we take the win home. That's all that we need.
And sir, for you, any particular policy outcomes or leadership title outcomes that you have in mind, and how are they going to shape the type of organization that the organization will come out at the end of the conference as being?
Look, we are the party of government. We are the DA in government. We are no longer a DA in opposition. Now we are a DA in government. We are going to now, as from now on, implement the DA policies. Today we are shaping up our policies, and we are going to implement them as from the end of this year, November, till the national government in 2029. Thank you.
That was actually what I was going to ask you next. So with those few words, that's all. You've hit all the right spots. Looking forward to the weekend. Have a great one.
Thank you very much.
Confidence isn't hidden anymore. It's stated clearly.
And that vibe and that energy is here, and it bodes well for the future.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Are you Mr. Francois?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Lincoln
Yes, Lincoln.
from the Lincoln Legacy Show.
Okay.
Say hey to our viewers.
Lincoln
Legacy Show.
Legacy Show.
Thank you so
Good to
much.
see you guys.
Are you based in KwaZulu Natal?
I am based in the Kingdom of the Zulu.
How's that going? What's happening in that part of South Africa?
There's never a dull moment in KwaZulu-Natal with our government of provincial unity, which is a government that's one seat away from a change. But we believe that between the IFP, the ANC, the Democratic Alliance and the NFP, that we're starting to show people that we're serious about government, we're serious about money, we're serious about addressing some of the challenges that we've inherited.
It's really such exciting times for you to list, you know, those political parties and that they seem to be working well together. And today you are here at the Congress. What is your expectation from this Congress and how different is it going to be than all the other Congresses that you've ever attended within the DA?
Well, I think firstly, it's the biggest Congress we've ever held as the Democratic Alliance. That shows us we're a party not in decline, but a party that's growing. And I think the spirit and the enthusiasm that we've seen here today, even though there's going to be new leaders, there's still a positivity out there for the future of South Africa, and we are positioning ourselves as wanting to be the biggest party, both nationally, provincially, and in some of the identified municipalities.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rogers.
Siyabulela nam.
Siyabulele, Nkosi. All the best. Enjoy your weekend.
You guys too. Take care.
Now, delivery.
Because that's what South Africa deserves, and that is the lesson that we take to everyone. Right now, millions of people across our country are in endemic decline, still planning their lives around government failure, still being told to be patient, still being governed by people who have normalized dysfunction. But what we've shown again is this, that the story of decline can be interrupted, and it doesn't take decades. We saw it in just a few years, with leadership that is focused, accountable, and determined. So this is the message we take to across South Africa today. You don't have to wait 20 years. You don't have to lower your expectations. Change can start now. Under the DA, the Ngeni is proof of this. And if we can do it in the DA and in KZN, then we can do it where you live today. DA, you're not fair, I'm a fire, I got this son,
They make a plan around, they buy water tanks, they get generators, they stop reporting issues. And that quiet acceptance, that is the real danger. Because once people accept this, government gets away with doing this. That's the cycle we found in Ungeni, and that's the cycle that we had to break. Not with big speeches, not with plans and paper, but by doing the basics properly, consistently, every day. Answering the people call, fixing what's broken, and following through. Simple things, but done properly. And slowly you can see the shift. People started to test the system again. They report an issue not really expecting much. Then it's fixed. And the next time they report it, then they tell someone else, who died? Easy possession to the plan. Because that's how trust comes back. Not through one big moment, but through many small moments repeated over time. Because when we talk about change, people start imagining something dramatic. But in reality, it's built in the ordinary. It's the street light that stays on. It's a refuse truck that runs up on time. It's the road that actually gets improved. Those are the things that matter. Because they tell people that someone actually pays attention. Someone actually cares. And that the system is working. And once that starts to happen, expectations change. People stop asking if something will ever be fixed. They want to know when. And that's the story of the DA. That came that God needs unlimited money.
Simple systems, consistent execution. That's the message. And the belief is catching on.
It's about showing up, taking responsibility, being accountable, and following through. That's it. And if more places can get that right, even in the smallest of ways, we can start to see a country where people don't have to build their lives around the what it's supposed to be doing. Izinto zingasebenza. You see, so the question is simple. Are you prepared to expect more and demand better? Because once people stop stepping, everything changes. If we can do it in India, we can do it everywhere.
Amendment number 36, dealing with clause 6.1.4, Federal Congress, proposed by Professor Tukunye, seconded by Duncan.
Then, something shifts. A structural change. Not just symbolic, but strategic. A push from a younger current within the party. And just like that, you start to see it more clearly. The next layer of leadership is already forming. Day one wasn't about headlines. It was about positioning, movement, signals. And if you were paying attention, you'd see it. This isn't just another conference. It's a preview of what's coming next.
Good. Take this holiday.
Mr. Mullo, how are you?
I'm well.
Good to see you.
Glad to see you too, man.
What's your expectation for this weekend?
Well, the great outcome that will lead us to 2020 elections, especially the local government, because we want to govern as many as we can.
And what's happening in your municipality? What's new?
That is a West municipality. At least the DA will be able to rescue that municipality, to revive it and bring life to the people of Mfuleni.
Yeah.
Just like we're doing in Midway. And will be an opportunity that can be not because people in Mfuleni, all of them, they must register and vote DA. Only the DA can bring the change that is expected in that area. Only the DA can ensure that there is a sustainable water, and then also the refusal removal, and also the electricity that is reliable. Currently, well, the businesses are going out of the area. So we want to make sure that, we bring the stability in that area. We bring business people to come and invest so that our young people can get an opportunity, job opportunity.